Jai Shri Mataji. Welcome to all of you on behalf of Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi Sahajayoga Meditation Center, Pratishthan, Pune. Today is a great day because today marks the birth anniversary of two great souls, Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastri. Both of them gave their heart and soul in India's freedom struggle. Mahatma Gandhi gave us several doctrines to lead a meaningful and a spiritual life. He said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." He also said, "Happiness comes when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in complete harmony." On this great day, we are not only going to remember these two great souls, but are also going to see how we can inculcate and imbibe their teachings as an integral part of our being. For that, we need to understand what our being, our self, is made up of. When the human embryo is 3 months old, a spiritual energy referred to as the Kundalini enters in it. This Kundalini energy is the most important aspect of the human subtle system. This subtle system is made up of 7 energy centers, also known as chakras or nerve plexuses, and 3 channels of our central nervous system. This subtle system is what gives us our nature, our psyche, and our personality. The changes in our behavior, changes in our demeanor, changes in our mood that we see are deeply connected with our subtle system. Let us understand from the founder of Sahajayoga, Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, about the meaning of Sahaja Yoga.
So Sahaja Yoga means spontaneous union with the divine. Saha is with, Ja is born. That is spontaneous, born with you. Everybody has a right to get this union with the divine. The another meaning of the word divine is that the power of God, that is all pervading, which does all the living work like transformation of flower into fruit, different seasons, all that is living is done by this power. And this divine, you have to become one. You have to feel it on your fingertips. This yoga also means the deftness, means also the complete knowledge about this divine power, how to handle it, how to work it out, and how to use it. By awakening of this Kundalini, as a byproduct, you get your physical health. I've said many a times that cancer cannot be cured by anything else but by the Kundalini awakening. Yesterday I explained to you how cancer is caused and how Kundalini clears it out. Most of your diseases come because the centers are out of gear. They have broken their relationship with the whole, or maybe that there's something lacking in the centers. When the Kundalini rises, she only nourishes them so well that with that nourishment, all these centers, your mental, physical, emotional centers get completely satisfied and fulfilled, and they become healthy. With that, you get good health, good mind, and good balanced emotional life. But last of all, when she crosses this limit, this is the place where resides the God Almighty. Now I'm saying again that you are not to believe me, because people don't believe in God also these days. So I say that this is the place of God Almighty on top of your head, but He's reflected in your heart as spirit. And as soon as the Kundalini touches that seat, the hands start flowing with cool breeze in the hand. First you feel the cool breeze of your own Kundalini coming up, and then the grace starts flowing through you, and you feel the grace in your hand as cool breeze flowing. So it happens. Once it happens, you have to establish yourself a little bit. You have to understand it, what it is, and how to keep it established. It takes at the most for some people only one day, but some people a month or so. And then you become the master. You become a different personality. You become so powerful and so compassionate.
So let us understand more about our subtle system from Miss Priyanka. I would like to welcome Miss Priyanka so that she can explain us about the human subtle system.
Today we are celebrating the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi ji and Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri ji. They were great men of great virtues and morals, and Mahatma Gandhi always stressed on independence. Independence means complete freedom, not just outer but also inner freedom. How do we achieve our inner freedom from external pressures, inner pressures, thoughts? Well, today we are going to learn the subtle system inside our body that will help us achieve this. When the child is in a mother's womb of 3 to 4 months age, that is when the divine energy enters into the child. First, the spirit enters into the child and settles down in the heart. Then, the other energy, called the Kundalini, enters into the child from the fontanelle bone, forms the entire subtle system, and the residual energy goes and settles down into the triangular bone of the child. This energy, the Kundalini, is in us from our birth and so knows everything about us. We shall see the diagram of the subtle system of our body. As we can see, it is made up of 3 main channels and 7 main points called energy centers, plexuses in medical science, or chakras in spiritual science. Today we are going to learn the qualities of these channels, chakras, and how they help us, our overall personality development, how they show the state of our mind, body, and also what happens to us when the state of these chakras and channels is improved. We start off firstly with the channels of energy in our body. The first channel in our body is the Ida Nadi, or the left sympathetic nervous system. The left channel, it is on the left side of our body. This channel, when in balance, makes a person very balanced emotionally. When a person delves too much into the past all the time and keeps thinking about what happened 5 years, 10 years back, and becomes anxious, fearful, or depressed or nervous because of it, then eventually, over a period of time, all the energy of this left channel is used up by that person. And in that case, the person becomes very depressed or anxious, becomes nervous at small things, loses confidence easily, starts losing self-respect, starts accumulating guilt. All this is very bad for that personality, and over a period of time starts losing hope. The person accumulates a lot of desires which are useless or impure or impossible, and slowly that person goes out of balance completely. When we get our self-realization, the Kundalini, which is residing in the triangular bone of our spinal cord, rises and very easily nourishes our left channel, brings it into balance, and because of it, our thoughts of past, our depression, our fear automatically starts going away from us. We come more and more into the present. Our depression goes away. We become positive people. We become less emotional. Our emotions become very balanced. When the left channel goes out of balance, then it's very easy to catch viral infections because of a loss in immunity. The second channel in our body is the right sympathetic nervous system, the Pingala Nadi, or the right channel. It is on the right side of our body. This channel helps our action, our thinking, When we plan too much into the future, when we think all the time of the future, that is when this channel goes out of balance. Planning a little bit, thinking of the future a little bit is very important. But when we do it all the time, then we start facing problems, mentally as well as physically. Consider an example. There is a child who's only 3 years old. So he's not even started going to school. But his parents are all the time thinking about his future, about his graduation, about his future marriage, etc., etc., etc. When people do this all the time, thinking, planning, then their expectations increase. Their future orientation increase. They start using up all their thinking energy. All of it goes into thinking about the future. That puts a lot of pressure not only on the parents of that child but also on the child. The child may lose his childhood. That is very sad. It also makes a lot of difference in their ego orientation. They become very I oriented or ego oriented people and they stop enjoying life because they're always planning about the future. Now, that's not a healthy lifestyle. It's not good for their mental as well as physical health. When the Kundalini rises slowly, she nourishes the right channel as well and brings the person into balance. So, we live more and more in the present rather than the future. When we improve our present, only then we can improve our future. Is what we learn and we become proactive in the present and we start enjoying our life without troubling others. When the right channel goes out of balance, then that person becomes very angry and that anger is expressed through angry words, through insulting words, and also through quick reactions given by that person. This was about the second channel. The third channel is the central channel in our body. This channel represents the present, when we don't think about the past or the future. When both our left and right channels are in balance, that is when we are in the present. And then it becomes very easy for the Kundalini to rise along the central channel, slowly nourishing every energy center or chakra on the way she rises and comes out of the talu or the fontanelle bone. On top of our head, she rises and gives us our union with the all-pervading divine power. That is when we feel absolute bliss, joy, peace, satisfaction. When we are in the present, there are no thoughts because there is no future and there is no past. We are just in the present. The effects of our past don't trouble us and our future improves because we are in the present and we are proactive in the present. The central channel is also called the Sushumna Nadi. Now we will learn about the 7 main energy centers of our body. The first energy center is called the Mooladhara Chakra. Mooladhara means the support of the base. So, this Mooladhara Chakra is at the base of our spine, the lowest end of our spine. It gives support to our spinal cord and it is just below the triangular bone called the sacrum bone. An example can explain the importance of the Mooladhara Chakra. Consider a building which is to be constructed. If the foundation of that building is very strong, then no earthquake will touch that building. In the same way, when the Mooladhara Chakra of a person is extremely strong, that person is completely protected. That personality develops beautifully. He becomes an auspicious, pure, innocent, and wise person. This helps that person throughout their life. The second center in our body is the Swadhisthana Chakra. Swadhisthana means abode of the self. This is the center which is the seat of our attention. So, when this chakra is pure, our concentration improves a lot. Since our concentration improves, our artistic qualities improve. When our artistic qualities improve, we become very creative, very dynamic. and we become very productive people. All the dormant qualities in us of creativity are manifested in us. Our action as well as our thinking completely balances out when this Swadhisthana chakra is pure. The third chakra in our body is called the Nabhi chakra, and it is located here. This chakra is responsible for giving us peace, satisfaction, balance within ourselves. When this chakra is pure, then we enjoy beautiful family relationships as well as social relationships. We become very dignified, generous personalities. We enjoy our generosities. We enjoy our balance and peace-giving qualities. We also become personalities who can give peace to others and purify others by our pure thoughts. Around this Nabhi chakra is a subcenter called the void or the Bhavasagara. This Bhavasagara gives us beautiful qualities of magnetism or Gurutvaakarshan. This magnetism, when completely purified within us, makes us very attractive people to others. Others look up towards us and ask us for solutions to problems they face in life. And when this subcenter is awakened within us, we are able to give them very useful solutions. We become a very gravitational personality. We have a lot of gravity within us, just like great saints. They always wanted the whole of mankind to improve. They had great compassion towards every person. Those qualities are manifested within us. The next center in our body is the fourth center. This is called the Anahat or the heart chakra. This chakra is responsible for giving us great confidence within ourselves, on ourselves. We become fearless. We become confident. We know that what we are doing is right, so nothing can touch us. When suppose we have to go for an interview or we have an exam or we are just living a normal life, a normal social life, this is the chakra that gives us the power to face everything confidently. We don't get nervous, and because we don't get nervous, we remember the right things at the right time. The Anahat chakra is responsible for making antibodies in a person. Therefore, in these COVID times, this center is important and gives us great immunity against all infections. The chakra above the Anahat chakra is the Vishuddhi chakra, which is the fifth chakra in our body. This chakra is very, very important. It makes us a diplomatic person, a divine diplomatic person. So, this chakra helps us to bring synergy between people. It gives us beautiful managerial qualities. It gives us soft skills so that we understand the problems of others, and that is how then we approach that person for solving a problem or providing a solution to that person. Nowadays, people are going to so many counselors. Such counselors, if they have this chakra awakened within them, then they can do wonders in the world. Similarly, people or managers or householders, when they have this chakra awakened, they can beautifully bring a very nice environment which is full of synergy, where everyone supports and helps each other in their growth. This chakra also gives us a lot of sweetness in our voice. That sweetness is very important. Otherwise, how can we be diplomatic? So, this chakra helps us a lot in that. Another very important quality of this chakra is it gives us a beautiful witness state. Every human being, no matter where they are born or how rich or poor they are, they do see ups and downs in life. When this chakra is awakened, we become a witness. We are not easily perturbed by whatever is happening around us or whatever is happening to us. It gives us great communication skills so that we can convey our feelings, our emotions, as well as our intentions or work related activities to others. The sixth center is the Agya Chakra or the optic chiasma. It is located above the Vishuddhi Chakra and is the sixth energy center. This chakra is also very, very important. The most important quality of forgiveness is given by this center to us. When we forgive others, we are completely in the present. Most of our thoughts come from our past, where we are angry or sad about what happened, or we plan about what we can do in the future. But this chakra brings us completely in the present, into balance, by forgiving others. When we forgive everyone, we forget everything. And in that state, we are absolutely in bliss, joy, and peace. There is a small gap between two thoughts. That gap is known as Vilamb. That Vilamb is the point which is extremely peace giving. When this chakra is opened out, the gaps between thoughts increases and it fully soothes down our mental abilities as well as our psyche. And it fully soothes down our personality and our psyche. We become very peaceful people. We become extremely peaceful people because forgiveness is the greatest quality which enables us to be peaceful. It enables us to be very satisfied into the present. We forget about what happened, our complaints go away, and that's the biggest problem today, that we can see so many bad things happening around us and we can't do much about it. We should do something about it, but with forgiveness, and that is when it really works out. So, this center is also responsible for relieving us from a lot of stress because forgiveness relieves stress. We have no ill feelings towards others. It is also helping in soothing our brains because it reduces the mental activity of thoughts. And finally, we come to the last energy center, which is on top of the head, called the Sahasrara chakra. This chakra is located where, as a child, the bone over here, the fontanelle bone, was very soft. That is the point from where the Kundalini rises and pierces. So, this is the point of the Sahasrara chakra. This chakra again is extremely important because this chakra is the one which allows us to attain our union with the all pervading divine power. This is the chakra which integrates our personality. It gives us the integration of innocence, wisdom, good attention, creativity, satisfaction, prosperity, compassion, fearlessness, confidence, collectivity, or diplomacy, forgiveness. It integrates all these qualities within us. And as we meditate regularly, gradually, we can feel the presence of the divine around us all the time. And that furthers our blissful state, our peace, and joy in life. We become more and more joyful, sometimes just bubbling with joy all the time, thoughtless and completely surrendered to the present. This is all that was there about the 7 chakras and the 3 channels. Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you, Ms. Priyanka, for sharing this information with our viewers and new seekers. Her Holiness Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi has shared a huge wealth of knowledge through her various discourses and speeches that she gave all across the world. She has said that getting self realization is an individual's right, and with pure desire and true blessings of a guru, this can be achieved. But how does one verify that one has actually received self realization? So, during this event or during this process or this happening, the spiritual energy, which is the Kundalini within us, is awakened, and one can experience the awakening of this energy in the form of cool breeze on both the palms and on top of the head. Initially, at the very beginning, when one gets the experience for the first time, this can be a bit warm also. The feeling can be warm. But with practice and regular meditation, one can get a similar intensity of cool breeze on both the palms and on top of the head, which is what is expected when one starts meditating regularly. In a short while from now, we will all get this experience through a video of Shri Mataji. Before we watch the video, let us understand certain actions that she may ask us to perform in the video. The first action would be to lower the right hand towards the floor. Those of us who are sitting in the chair can lower the right hand as it is being demonstrated. Those of us who are sitting on the ground can place the right hand on the floor. Now, we just learnt about our subtle system. This action is meant to cleanse our left channel or the Ida channel.
वरती करून खाली करू शकतो का? हा, ऍक्शन दोन्ही हात सेम ठेव आणि नंतर खाली ठेवून मग एक्सप्लेन कर. ती स्टेप परत घे.
The first action would be to cleanse our left channel or the Ida channel, and this we will do by lowering our right hand towards the floor. Those of us who are sitting on the ground can place their right hand on the floor. In the next step, we bring our right hand back on the lap and raise our left hand towards the sky. This action is meant to purify, is meant to cleanse our right channel, the Pingala channel. Now we bring our left hand back on our lap and place our right hand on our heart. Our heart is the seat of our spirit. We will then place our right hand across our forehead and bend the forehead forward. And here we will forgive everyone. This is meant to clear our Agya chakra, which can get clogged because of excessive thought, also because of anger. In the last step, we will completely stretch our right palm and place the center of the palm on our fontanelle bone area, which is in the middle, in the center of our head. We will press the scalp and rotate it in clockwise direction 7 times. Now, before we see the video, let us remember that we should perform all these actions with the pure desire within us that yes, I want to awaken the Kundalini energy within me. Let us perform these actions with utmost sincerity and let us pay close attention to both the palms and on top of the head so that we can enjoy the experience as it unfolds. Let us now receive our self-realization from Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi.
Keep your eyes closed. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time the left hand is towards me. Now, here you have to say in your heart with all sincerity. Mother, am I the spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here press it. Now this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva as they say. So ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below, in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now to help the Kundalini rise, you have to cooperate with her. So please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it on the stomach. Now here you have to say with full confidence to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Now, 10 times with full confidence. Now, please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives. Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across on the left hand side in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say, again with full confidence, 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Very hot. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that, O Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing, which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self-realization. Because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times. Very hard. Slowly. Saying that.
Let us stay in this meditative state with both the hands on our lap, our eyes closed, and let us pay close attention to our thoughts and the peace that is settling within us. Let us meditate for some time. Let us fold both our hands and thank Shri Mataji for giving us this divine experience. Now, many of you must have felt cool breeze or warm breeze on both the palms and on top of the head. Some of you probably felt warm on one hand and cool on the other. Some of you probably felt also some warm breeze coming from the Sahasrara. If you have felt this, it means that the energy within you has been awakened and that today you have received your self realization. Now, how do we enhance this experience? This can be done by regularly practicing Sahajayoga Meditation. Let us do a very small exercise. Let us bring both the palms together, but let us not touch them. And let us experience if there is any cool breeze or warm breeze flowing within our palms. We can take the palms apart and slowly we can bring them together. And while doing so, we focus our attention on both the palms and also on top of the head. Now we can place our right hand above the Sahasrara without touching it and can slowly move it up and slowly bring it down. And while doing so, let us pay close attention to sense whether we can feel cool breeze or warm breeze coming from our head onto our palm. You can take the right palm up very slowly. You can bring it down very slowly. One can also move the palm back and forth slowly. Now let us bring our right hand on our lap and let us repeat this action with our left hand. Without touching the Sahasrara, let us raise the left hand up very slowly and try to feel if there is any warm breeze or cool breeze coming from our Sahasrara onto our left palm. Now let us bring our left hand back on our lap. Let us now close our eyes and meditate for a few minutes. Some of you must have felt a bit more of this warm or a bit more, परत घे, some of you प्रश्न. So after doing this simple exercise, I am sure some of you must have felt cool breeze or some of you must have felt the breeze more intensely on both the palms and on top of the head. So now that we have had our self-realization, what are the benefits of this? Why should we meditate? Why should we practice Sahajayoga meditation? So I welcome Dr. Swaroop Edke and I would like to request her to explain to us the benefits of Sahajayoga meditation.
Jai Shri Mataji. Benefits of Sahaja Yoga. We face many challenges every day around us, and we are expected to face these challenges and also overcome them and come out of them successfully. This is possible if we are going to practice Sahaja Yoga meditation daily Not only can we face and come out of these challenges, but we will be able to transform these challenges into opportunities. The solution lies within us. We have an inner subtle system inside us, the inner peace within us that we need to harness, that we need to explore. And the more we explore, we will be able to use this inner peace to transform the world around us. The technique to harness this inner peace, this inner energy called the Kundalini Shakti, the mothering energy, has been given to us by none other than Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, and we have seen it today by experiencing our self-realization. Now, it is up to us how we take it ahead, how we maintain this divine flow of Kundalini energy, which will nourish our every chakra and our left and right sympathetic nervous systems at all times. The force of this subtle energy is always guiding us through every decision we make in our life, maintaining our inner and outer balance. Let's see different scenarios wherein the practice of Sahaja Yoga can help us. This force guides us, looks after us, and gives us the optimum way to face every challenge and change the world around us. Let's look at some scenarios where Sahaja Yoga daily meditation practice can help us. How do we resolve negative thoughts and depression? By practicing Sahaja Yoga meditation early in the morning and evening, it is possible to balance the left and right sympathetic nervous systems, or in other words, Ida and Pingala Nadi, by which we can get rid of negative thoughts and depression easily. By cleansing the chakras on the left side and the right side, we are able to understand the deficiencies that these chakras face and cleanse them throughout. All worries related to the future, all the tensions of past thoughts can completely disappear if we are able to cleanse our inner subtle system. This is a sure shot way of getting rid of all negative thoughts and depression. Sahaja Yoga is one such unique method by which we can maintain the flow of the Kundalini energy within us and nourish ourselves every day. Let's look at some scenarios wherein we can use Sahaja Yoga practice to improve ourselves. How do we get rid of negative thoughts and depression? The techniques of Sahaja Yoga have proven to be successful in cleansing our left and right sympathetic nervous systems, which are called Ida and Pingala Nadi. Once we are able to cleanse these, purify these, and balance these two sympathetic nervous systems, it's very easy to get rid of all the negative thoughts and depression that we face. Not only that negative thoughts go away, but we start our journey positively towards constructive and good activities. In order to get that state of mind, it is also important to cleanse the Ajna chakra and the Swadhisthana chakra every day. In the follow-up programs, we can learn about how exactly we can cleanse these chakras and attain the inner peace that we all really look forward to. How do we reduce stress in our daily lives? By the practice of Sahaja Yoga. It has been observed that not only old people, young people, children, but even housewives, homemakers are facing a lot of daily stress, and that is because of internal and external pressures, some of which can be seen and some of which are entirely unknown. The practice of Sahaja Yoga meditation, daily, morning and evening, can reduce stress level dramatically because the Ida and Pingala nadis can be cleansed, purified, and thoughtless awareness can be achieved. We can achieve a good amount of stress reduction by cleansing our heart chakra and our Agya chakra. How do we manage health related problems or disorders? Every chakra or subtle neural center is related to some or the other health related issue. Right from Mooladhara to Ajna, each center needs to be balanced and cared for in order to achieve a complete balanced state of health and well-being. We can do this through the daily practice of Sahaja Yoga, which helps us to cleanse our subtle system slowly, steadily, and consistently. Accumulation of any negative emotions or extra thoughts can be completely avoided by meditating every day. We are able to achieve very good health just by giving our 5 minutes of time morning and evening. The most important chakras that need to be cleansed to have a good health is all the chakras on the Ida Nadi, because the Ida Nadi is responsible mainly for a good health and fitness. As we have discussed, every chakra is related to a disorder or a disease. Imbalance in that chakra or nadi can lead to that disease. Let us understand which chakra can cause which type of disorders or which type of diseases. Mooladhara chakra is related to diarrhea, constipation, and laziness. Once the Mooladhara chakra is cleansed and purified, we can completely avoid all these conditions. This can be achieved through Sahaja Yoga techniques. Swadhisthana chakra, the second chakra, is related to diabetes, allergies, insomnia, blood cancer, and liver problems. All these problems and disorders can be avoided if we are able to practice Sahaja Yoga techniques and cleanse and purify these chakras. Nabhi chakra. Nabhi chakra is related to the following disorders: diabetes, leukemia, digestion problems, and kidney issues. These problems can be avoided again by cleansing the Nabhi chakra. Practice of Sahaja Yoga techniques can help us cleanse all these chakras. Bhavsagar or void is related to addictions, cancers, stomach issues or ulcers, and stomach aches. Cleansing the Bhavasagara or void can completely negate all these problems within us. Heart or Anahat chakra is related to breast cancer, lung diseases, heart attack, asthma, and nervousness. We can get rid of all these disorders by cleansing our heart chakra through Sahaja Yoga techniques. Vishuddhi or the throat chakra is related to throat problems, smoking habits, flu and viral diseases, as well as issues with all the 5 sense organs, including skin. We can get rid of all these problems by balancing the Vishuddhi chakra through Sahaja Yoga techniques. Ajna chakra is related to migraines, diseases of the brain, overthinking, and eyesight diseases. These problems can be completely avoided if we are able to cleanse our Ajna chakra regularly through Sahaja Yoga techniques. In everything we do, we require self-confidence and tolerance. These can be achieved by having a strong heart and a strong nabhi. Sahaja Yoga techniques help us to learn how to cleanse both our Nabhi and heart chakra to achieve positivity and confidence. We require gravity to enhance our personalities, and this gravity can be achieved by cleansing our void or bhavasagara. Sweetness of speech and the art of communication comes from the Vishuddhi or throat chakra. If we are able to understand and learn how to cleanse our throat chakra, our Vishuddhi chakra, these can be attained and we can improve our interactions with the whole world and achieve better work-life balance. We can achieve simplicity of thought and foresightedness by having a clean Ajna chakra. When Mother Kundalini rises and blossoms and awakens every chakra within us, we are able to attain a magnanimous and well-rounded personality. Not only that, we become extremely dynamic in every way. Our productivity increases and we are able to engage our attention in constructive things. This is the main benefit of Sahajayoga. Also, we understand other people, we are able to feel other people better and enhance our emotional intelligence as well as our spiritual quotient. We have been facing viral infections in the recent times, and we have realized that these are because of the viral attacks on our heart and Vishuddhi chakras. If we are able to follow techniques, Sahajayoga techniques that can help us to cleanse our heart and Vishuddhi chakras, we can easily be able to achieve balance and immunity in all aspects. Not only that, we are going to be winners and survivors in these precarious times. As we face many difficulties and challenges in our lives, we tend to react to these situations. This leads to aggravation and anger. The root lies in an imbalance in the Ajna chakra. If we are able to cleanse the Ajna chakra through Sahajayoga techniques, we can find ourselves becoming more peaceful and tolerant human beings. For a successful student life, brilliance of the mind and focused attention is required. We can achieve these by cleansing the Swadhisthana chakra and the liver. By cleansing the heart chakra, we can find ourselves having self-confidence and academic interest can be enhanced. Not only that, we are able to achieve better memory techniques and become successful in our academic lives as well. We are experiencing increasing economic worries and family tensions nowadays in society. If we are able to balance our Nabhi chakra, it is easily possible to overcome family tensions and economic worries. Not only that, we can increase our sources of income by becoming more productive, attentive, and responsible. If the woman of the house also meditates through Sahajayoga techniques, she is able to attain the Gruha Lakshmi principle, which is none other than the blessings of Goddess Lakshmi. With these, she can actually bring a lot of peace and gratification in the household. If the entire family is able to meditate in the morning and the evening, we are able to see families which have complete peace and balance within them. Problems and challenges are always going to be there around us, but Sahajayoga techniques can easily help us slowly to achieve inner balance by able to balancing the subtle system and making ourselves very composed and ready to face new challenges every day. What Sahajayoga has given us is pure knowledge and the pure desire to attain this pure knowledge. We thank none other then Shri Mataji, Nirmala Devi, for giving us this pure knowledge of the divine energy, Kundalini Shakti, and also for the self-realization. She has given this gift to the mankind, and we are eternally thankful to her. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you very much, Dr. Swarup, for sharing this information with our viewers and new seekers. So now the question is, how do we continue to meditate? And how do we make Sahajayoga meditation as an integral part of our daily life? And how do we make it a way of life? So for that, we have a YouTube channel named Learning Sahajayoga, where we have introductory sessions on how to meditate at home, what kind of prayers, what kind of affirmations are to be said, how to cleanse our chakras, how to cleanse the various channels. So all of this information you can find on the YouTube channel Learning Sahajayoga. These sessions are conducted daily at 5 p.m. Marathi sessions are conducted on odd dates, 1, 3, 5, 7, and Hindi sessions are conducted on even dates. You can also subscribe to these channels so that you can get information on the new releases from time to time. And you can also visit the website www.sahajayoga.org.in for more information about Shri Mataji and Sahajayoga. You can also dial into our helpline number 1800-2700-800 in case you have additional queries about Sahajayoga meditation. We trust that you have enjoyed the experience of self-realization, and we also believe that you will continue to meditate and you will make Sahajayoga meditation as a way of your life. Wishing you all the very best and happy meditating. Have a nice day.